Hello, my name's Caroline and I'm going to show you how to do the Colts makeup for the summer. We're going to start with some tape, painter's tape. You see I've already done my eyebrows and my base. So what we're going to do first is rip the tape in half because we're going to use this for either side of the face. Take the straightest edge and you're going to apply it right at the bottom of your eyelid, leading out to your temples. Then you're going to do the same thing to the other side, same thing with the straightest edge, and place it from your temples to your eye. And at this point you want to make sure they're both even. Then you're going to take a nice little fluffy brush like this and dip into your blue eyeshadow and just start. You really want to pack in the color in there because we're going to start packing that right at the edge of the eye. Now this color that I'm using here, it's not the exact one that is on your list, but it's basically a dupe of it. It's a lot cheaper because this color is actually discontinued. So if you notice, what I'm trying to form is almost like a V shape. If you see the other side of my face, it's a V shape of blue, but you want to do little washes of it. So you might have to layer it a bit for the color to really pay off, but just keep blending it in. Now I took this little tiny fluffy brush and what I'm doing with it is adding the color just on the edges because I don't want to go past that part of my eye. With the same brush, I'm starting to diffuse the color right underneath my brow. You really want to focus it right there at the tip of the brow and that little crevice in your eye, right where it starts there. That's where you want the deepest color. And just start blending in the colors. You want to do little by little. That's your best bet to get the best blend. And if you notice my brush, I kind of just swoop it up to kind of create that smooth blend. And just keep doing that until you feel like both sides are even, and make sure you have enough pigment of blue in either eye for the most impact. Then you're going to take a nice little fluffy brush, the same one, and just kind of diffuse it out until it's nice and even because you want to make sure the colors are nice and diffused. And you want to leave that space, that little alleyway in the middle. What I just did there is I took a clean brush and I'm using the clean brush to kind of fix anything that's kind of gone too far. I'm going to take another tiny fluffy brush and use that to pack on the silver on my eye. If you notice, I'm not really going into the blue. I'm just sort of packing it in so that it's nice and blended. And you want to keep it right in the middle. Not too much into the blue. But if you pack it in and just kind of pull, you'll get that nice color payoff. And you're going to also go inside the eye with that little eye corner, put a little bit of silver in there as well. And same with the blue, you just want to keep blending it up and you don't want to go too high. You don't want this color to go all the way to the brow bone. That's what the glitter is going to be for later. Here I'm just continuing to blend. Then I have an eyeliner and a regular pencil liner. You can use either or, but for the waterline I like to use a pencil eyeliner. And for the wing liner on top is what I use my Kat Von D one. You don't need to use the specific Kat Von D eyeliner. You can also use your pencil eyeliner. Just make sure that it is nice and sharp when you apply it so you can get that nice precise line. And the beautiful thing about this, since we have the tape, there's no way you can go wrong with putting on a wing liner because you have already it stenciled out for you there. So you're going to get a clean and crisp line using your eyeliner. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And because we have that tape there, it's kind of like a cheat to get that nice, perfect wing liner. Then, what we're going to do next is go in with our glitter. We're going to use the NYX Glitter Glue. And pour some of that out on your hand because we're going to kind of tap it into our eyelids. So using your finger, emulsify the product and just start tapping where the glitter is going to go. So you want to tap this kind of at the crease of your eye all the way up to your brow bone. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking out the glitter and putting it on the cap because I'm going to use this to kind of pat the glitter on my eye. I'm still patting in the glitter glue. Now I'm going to go in with the same finger and dip into the glitter and just pat right where I put the glitter glue on the eyelids. And you want to take this kind of all the way up to the brow bone so you really have that beautiful effect. So if your blue isn't perfectly blended, it's totally fine. So we're going to take the white cream makeup and the eyeliner brush, the nice little angled brush, and start creating the white strokes in the blue. With this, you can practice on your hand before you do it on your face, because once you do it on your face, it's a little harder to redo. So you just want to take nice long strokes to create that effect. This is why a nice flat, stiff angle brush is going to be your best bet to creating this look. And it's just using the white cream makeup. You can kind of go in whatever pattern. There's no set pattern, just make sure you have streaks. Then we're going to add the rhinestones to the eyes. The way I glue this on is using eyelash glue. You can use any lash glue that you have. And here, if you notice, I'm going directly across and right under the arch of the brow. Now this is really fun to watch. You see that perfect crisp line? Now I have a little bit of fall down there, so I just use my foundation to kind of clean that up. Then I'm going to go in with my mascara. Once mascara is done, I'm going to go in with another flat brush and diffuse the orange eyeshadow on the bottom. You want to make sure that's really nice and blended under there as well, and just pack it down. So what I did here is I just took my concealer and just went underneath my eye to smooth that out. Then I'm going to go with the rhinestones again and duo glue and apply that on the bottom of my lash line. Then we're going to set the entire face with powder, and now I'm using my actual bronzer to kind of lightly contour. That same orange we did under the eye, I'm also using as a blush. You can tell here. Then I'm going with my highlighter and just applying it to the high points of my face, my nose, above my brows, and on top of the cheekbones. Then it's lips. You're going to fill your entire lip with the lipstick, and then at the end you're going to top it off with a little bit of gloss. A clear gloss or any gloss that's going to leave the color as is going to work. And then you can set your face with any sort of setting spray. I didn't do it in this video now, but this is the point where you would do that. And here is your final look. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great season. Bye!